The Ford River Rouge Complex, commonly known as the Rouge Complex or just the Rouge, is the Ford Motor Company automobile factory complex located in Dearborn, Michigan. Construction began in 1917, and when it was completed in 1928, it had become the largest integrated factory in the world. With its own docks in the Rouge River, 100 miles of interior railroad track, its own electricity plant and ore processing, the Titanic Rouge was able to turn raw materials into running vehicles within this single complex. In 1927, automobile production began there with the introduction of the Ford Model A. Over 100,000 workers were employed there at the peak in the 1930s. Today, the site is home to Ford's Rouge Center. This includes 5 Ford factories on 600 acres of land, including Dearborn Tool & Die, as well as steelmaking operations now run by Severstal, a Russian manufacturing company. The new Dearborn Truck Factory famously features a vegetation-covered roof, a rainwater reclamation system, and factory tours for visitors from around the world. The Dearborn Tool & Die plant was built in 1938 by Henry Ford and first opened its doors in 1939. Designed by Albert Kahn and set within the Ford Rouge complex, it spanned a 9-acre area for a total of approximately 441,000 square feet and contained $3 million of new equipment. It was deemed a state-of-the-art facility with natural light coming from the roof and expansive employee locker room facilities. It was sometimes referred to as Henry Ford's Tinker Toy Shop. The primary function of the plant was to build and prove out dies for the company's metal stamping operations. In the 1990s, the plant also produced keels for the famous Stars and Stripes sailboats that won the prestigious America's Cup race. The Dearborn Tool & Die plant presently has about 350 employees, composed of hourly employees represented by the UAW Tool & Die and maintenance and construction units, as well as salaried employees. The plant is the largest die construction facility within the Ford Motor Company. The plant's employees work together as teams in a partnership with Ford Engineering in developing, proving out design initiatives, and impacting the entire construction and tryout process. The plant consists of the following major departments: machining, where the dies are conformed to standards based upon detailed engineering programs; die construction, where the dies are next sent in order to continue build work done by skilled trades employees that cannot be done by machining alone; die tryout, where the dies are mounted to presses and stamping tests are conducted to ensure the specifications of the final product match requirements. The plant also contains the quality department, where dies are sometimes tested before going to die tryout; the plant engineering department, which maintains all of the machines in the plant as well as the overall plant facility; material controls, which coordinates shipping and receiving of all dies, as well as other required materials for production; and tool coordination, which works with external and internal customers on the shipping and timing of the dies to ensure that vehicle launch schedules are maintained. To ensure the plant remained competitive, in the 2000s it expanded the UAW workforce in non-traditional job assignments, including scheduling and scanning, as well as better timed implementation of engineering and process changes to avoid costly rework done on dies. In 2007, as part of the UAW Ford National Negotiations process, there was a $20 million commitment made to the plant to purchase new 5-axis mills. There are many facets to the future of the Dearborn Tool & Die plant that will ensure it will continue to be an important part of the Ford Motor Company, with its focus on the following areas: competitive die standards and engineering, solid die design with a totally paperless system in eventual use, a machine-intensive die construction approach with the ability to machine components worldwide and the elimination of handwork, adopting best-in-class processes by aligning with the Global Product Development System, GPDS, for quicker timing of future vehicle programs. From the employees of Dearborn Tool & Die plant and Ford Motor Company, we thank you for taking time today to visit our facility and learning more about our business and what we do. Working together with our employees, our union partners, and external customers, the Dearborn Tool & Die plant will continue to develop and deliver best-in-class stamping dies.